get into something that has been going on. Actually, it's been going on for a while, but it's kind of really gone on to the forefront over these past couple of years, and that's defund the police, right? And
Yeah.
so I want to get your opinion on defund the police, but do you really think that defunding the police will solve the issues that's happening within our community?
Personally, man, I don't, man. I
Mm-hmm.
don't. If you speak to a lot of, and in which I do, you speak to a lot of community leaders, people um, who got rep in the hood or any type of urban area or underdeveloped socioeconomic area that have served time. They'll tell you the benefits and the negative effects of not having police.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I do feel as if police should be um, more inclined to the community in which they're serving,
Serving. Mm-hmm.
meaning they should have a better understanding. If I'm in South Central LA, I need to know how it operates. Not be a cat from
Yes.
Hollywood, not be a cat from Chino Hills or something like that coming
Yes.
down thinking I can tell these
Absolutely.
boys what to do. You
Mm-hmm.
can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that the relationships are built off of commonalities, and the whole mantra of defund the police and all this other stuff. You talk to them, man, they're gonna tell you, like, we need police, especially in our community, bro. Especially in our
Mm-hmm.
community.
Yeah.
It'll cripple us down, man. And I feel as if I hear some say all the time, whether it be on social media and stuff like that. When I read police posts or whatever, who do you guys call when something goes on? You call police, you call 911. Well, that yes, but in the same sense though, my thing is we need if we don't have police, total chaos is gonna go out, man.
Yep.
And I think that stuff will be happening at random, stuff will be happening at will, and then you have gang rivals ganging up on each other, and you can't solve anything with
You
chaos
can't.
going on. So I think that if people could just see that there are actually officers who are trying to make a difference, who are trying to step out and and be that officer that everybody wants to see. Yeah, we need more black officers. If you defund, it's like you're hurting everybody. You're
Yeah.
hurting the good ones. You're hurting the bad ones. And I bust my butt just like every other officer out here. And I may have that same purpose, and there might be another person out there that's just like, hey, I don't care if you're black officer. I don't care if you're white officer. I just want to take money away from you. And it's just like I'm
Yeah.
DJ. There's some stuff that I've done, and I don't try to brag on it, but there's some stuff that I've done in these previous years for kids in the neighborhood, or setting up back to school drives, and doing stuff out of my own pocket just for the benefit of the people in the community. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bit more personal when you actually care and you give.
Yeah.
And I'm not
Yes, it
in the I'm
is.
not in the business to receive, man. So there's kids that have come up to me. There's moms that have called me or have called my substation and say, hey, can I speak to Officer Bill? He saved my child.
Yeah.
He's done this for me. Or having parents that literally send you updates on their child because you gave them a sticker, or you talk to them, or you let them play with your lights, and you see them during Christmas time, and we have a Blue Santa program down here in San Antonio, and you
Mm-hmm.
give them gifts. They remember that stuff, man. And so it's just all of that going into, if you want to put into a crystal ball, man, it's just like, that's, to me personally, I don't think that that's the correct way to go. However, I do feel as if, like I stated earlier, having officers who understand the community,
Yes.
who
Mm-hmm.
know the community, that's important. That's what we need to attack. If an officer, and people can say, well, he'll learn the area, he'll learn this, he'll learn it. If For somebody who's lived in an area for 26 years, an officer who's just moved over to that district trying to serve and protect that community is not going to learn in 1 year.
Oh.
It's not going to learn in his whole career. You can't
Mm-hmm.
tell a 26-year-old man, a 27, 30, if he's an OG status up in the 50s, how to act in his own community if you've only served there a year and you don't know what they have to go through and you don't
Mm-hmm.
respect, what they have to go through, man. And I think that that's
Yes,
important, man. You got to respect boundaries. You have to,
you do.
and I'm not saying you got to go along with what they got going on or something, but you have to realize that other people got it a little bit differently than you,
Mm-hmm.
and you got to say, okay, I got you, man. Like I'm respecting you. It's all mutual respect. What you got going on, man? Like it's all about how you can talk, and you can be. You don't even have to be from the community sometimes to really understand. But it's just having that open ear
Yes,
to
there we go.
community problems, community intervention, and I think that if officers can go in and do more community intervention, then that would be, instead of being forced to.
That
And
would solve a lot of issues, man. That would
yeah,
solve a lot of issues.
yeah.